Now, in just a moment, I'm going to be talking to two women who are going to be bearing all on TV this morning. It's for a very, very good cause. They're two of the 8 women taking part in a Tonight Show special about breast cancer, highlighting the importance of self-examination.
Don't forget that your breasts actually go all the way up to here, up to your clavicle, and also you have to feel right into your armpits.
How hard should you actually press when you're examining yourself?
You should just do it as hard as is comfortable for you. But it's easier actually to feel your breasts in the shower when you've got soap on your body, and then you can actually sweep across your boob, and then you will feel if there's a lump or any change.
Well, two of those volunteers, Meg and Meryl, are here right now, along with Dr. Hilary Jones. Congratulations, what a brilliant thing to do. Why did you want to do it, Meg?
Well, it's something that's very important to me. At the moment, I'm working on a big project to raise awareness and raise funds for a breast cancer charity. And a very close friend of mine, Maria, has been recently diagnosed back in October with breast cancer, and so she's currently going through her treatment.
How's she doing?
She's had 6 months of chemo.
Right.
She's just had a mastectomy last week, and she's doing absolutely amazingly. She never complains, and I know it must be really, really hard for her and really tough. But you know, when she's talking about it, she just goes through the basics and says, anyway, that's boring, enough of that, let's talk about shoes or something.
Do you know what? That's the best thing, isn't it? Try to keep life as normal as you possibly can. So really it was for her, and also for raising awareness, as you said. Yes. And Meryl, sort of the same for you, because I know that one of your friends has got cancer too.
That's right. Well, actually, 3 of my friends were diagnosed within the space of a fortnight of each other. But my friend Jackie has been battling with breast cancer, and she's actually coming out the other side of it now. She's in a hospital appointment right now, so she's watching us in the waiting room.
I hope she's doing okay.
She's doing really, really well. She was concerned about losing her hair, she'd mentioned to me last year, and so I did a sponsored head shave to support her.
Oh, look at this! This is great! Amazing! What a brilliant thing to do.
I could have washed up the way.
That is a great thing to do. So really, when you think about what your friends have been through, just showing your boobs on TV for a great cause,
exactly.
Least you can do, almost think.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually a bit nervous about it beforehand, but then afterwards I thought, you know what, in the grand scheme of things, they're just breasts, aren't they? And you know, it's just kind of, we should all get to know them and be comfortable with our own bodies and be confident with our own bodies as well.
What sort of reaction have you had so far? I mean, obviously it's out tonight, but what so far have people been pretty supportive?
Yes, been very supportive, yes, and it's interesting. It sparked some very lively discussions as well, and it's got people talking about breast examination, and you know, a lot of people, I've told them about the experience that I've gone through and what I learned from the show, and they said, I didn't know that. I didn't know, you know, how you should check, and I'd never thought of setting up a monthly reminder on my phone or something like that, which is a great thing to do.
It's a really, really good idea. Hilary, this is brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. I really admire Meg and Meryl and the others that took part in the Tonight programme. Looking forward to seeing it. I've seen parts of it, and it's all about the importance of self-examination, because if a woman knows what her breasts normally feel like, she's much better equipped to find out when something changes and is aware of it. If you go along to the doctor once something's happened, the doctor hasn't seen your breasts before. He doesn't know what's normal for you. Some women have lumpier breasts than others. So knowing your own breasts from you know, really in detail is very important. And the examination, you know, we've got a full demonstration on your website that will be valuable. But basically, it doesn't matter which technique you use, as long as you use the same one every time, so there's consistency. And that you look at every part of the breast in detail, including the tail of the breast right up here in the armpit. Quite a good way, in a nutshell, is to start off with the nipple, just to see if there's any discharge, a gentle squeeze to see if there's any discharge, and then feeling for any lumps around the areola, the dark part around the nipple, and then divide the breast into 4 quadrants. So upper, outer quadrant first, using your fingertips, maybe with warm soapy water, when you're sort of lying back in the bath or in the shower, or sitting, but with your arm resting on your hip to relax the muscles. And then a gentle probe first of all, and then a more deep probe to see if there's any lumps deeper down in the breast tissue, and then each quarter of the breast in turn, and then of course the other side. And if you get familiar with that technique and use it now and again, not obsessively but just regularly.
I like this thing about putting a reminder on your phone. It's a really good idea.
Absolutely.
Mine popped up the other day and I thought, gosh, is it a month already since the last one?
Yeah.
And, you know, because time goes by so quickly.
Sure,
so
no,
it's a really great way of remembering
sense.
to do it.
And
So
another great
be
thing
watching-
is to just do it once a month
Yeah.
as well. It's not something that we have to be doing every day. It can just be part of our
Absolutely.
routine.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's tonight, isn't it? It's 7:30 tonight, ITV, of course. I think it's great. I really do. It gets more... You'll save lives by doing what
I
you've
hope
done. That's
so.
the bottom line, isn't it? You can't say fairer than that.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much. Great
much.
to see you. Right, up next...